amen. It's good to have you all here. It's good to be able to co-create together.
Yes.
You ready to celebrate and co-create an awesome service?
Yes.
All right. We bring ourselves to it and makes the difference. So we're going to stand up and sing God You Are.
Here we go.
Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton. I am so glad you all made that decision to take the time to come out here and be a part of our community. So, we have any young people? No, we don't have any young people yet, do we?
They're coming. They're supposed to be coming.
Well, we'll sing to them when they arrive then. Okay, so in that case, the next thing we got is we have two vision statements here, and they're both up on the screen there. Doesn't that make it easy? And these are the two that we're going to have everyone voting on after the holiday season. And so let's do them one at a time. First, number one. The Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton Teaching Chapter is a joy-filled community of unconditional love, celebrating who and what we are, God expressing through the teachings of science and mind and spirit. Our purpose is to create an opportunity for all people to experience God passionately, powerfully, and individually and collectively. Be the heart and hands of God. We are here to serve. Number 2, we offer compassionate support and love unconditionally. We know the expansiveness of who we are, one with the divine and all life. Through affirmative prayer, we create a world that works for everyone. Yes, okay. And it looks like next we have announcements. Does anybody have the announcements? Gail's got the announcements. Okay, go Gail.
Okay, we're having the holiday dinner today. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Mind your way, Jess. Okay, Christmas Eve candlelight service is Wednesday, the 24th at 4 p.m. here. It'll be about 45 minutes. And then World Peace Meditation is here on Wednesday, December 31st at 7 a.m. And Lenza asks that you definitely be here by 7 a.m. when we start, because there'll be a quiet service at the beginning. And then Dale and Anna Geisel will have breakfast for us afterwards.
Yeah, try to get here like 5 or 10 minutes before 7 and enter quietly, because this is a meditative space. So this is not the social part of it. Just, I want people to come in and get quiet. And we're going to do, we'll do John Randolph Price's prayer that he wrote at the time when this started. And I'll do the singing bowl for a while. And then we'll talk about what peace means to us individually. And then we will have food. Dale and Anna are making food, and food will be served at 8 o'clock. And it'll be wonderful.
Pancakes and omelets.
Yes. Good. 8 o'clock. Your specials.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale.
Okay, then the burning bowl is the following Sunday, the December 28th, next Sunday. Reverend Linda Ketchum will handle that or run it. If you've not been to one before, I think most people have. There's a few that probably have not. But it's a wonderful experience to let go of what's holding you back right now and set your intentions for the new year. And then Eat, Love, Play on last week, I guess, we had to cancel the one which is Harry, Sally, and Soup and Salad Bar. And so it's a perfect time to come to this, especially with Rob Reiner's passing, because he's who directed that movie. But it will be here Saturday, December 17th from 6 to 9. You do need to make a reservation with Jean Tao. Donation is $25.
What date was that?
I'm sorry, Saturday, January 17th.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay, too many dates. On December 29th, which is a Monday, following Christmas, we're having a luncheon at the Legacy Pancake House. We had flyers at the front door. If you don't have one, we'll give it to you. This is celebrating Jane Robinson's 80th birthday. She knows there's a party, but she doesn't know. She knows there's a dinner or a meal, but she doesn't know it's for her. So if you could come and celebrate with her, on the flyers up front is her address where she lives in the memory care unit now, and I think she'd love to get a card for Christmas or her birthday. And then starting January 6th, do you want to talk about this, Lenza?
It's just
Just there.
Yeah.
She'll have office hours here on Monday from 3 to 6 and Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 3. So if you would like to meet with her for any reason, you can do so. You can call that number and leave a message for a callback. Our semi-annual meeting has been postponed till January due to all the postponements this month. So it'll be January 4th, immediately following the service. Tom Cooper will present the financials. The 2026 pledge campaign will be introduced, and we'll vote on our new vision, mission, and purpose, which are the two choices that we read at the beginning of the service. Here's our December birthdays. Kenny Rice.
Yay!
Tom Cooper.
Yay!
Susan Widener.
Yay!
Jane Robinson.
Yay!
And Bill and Courtney Hope. Hopefully they'll be here.
Yay!
If your birthday isn't here and you are in December or any month, please let us know. And then we still have the stuffed animals. You'll see them sitting around the sanctuary. If you don't have one and you see one sitting on a seat, please grab it. and put some love into it. We will keep these until the middle of January, and then we'll donate them to the police and fire department to take out to children when they've had incidences. They need some love. And then we all experienced it last week. Hopefully you all got my text that said we were canceled. But the inclement weather alert will now be on WHIO TV at the bottom. Whenever there's a level 1 issued, we will be automatically closed on Sunday. It's also on the CSLGD Facebook page. If your number has changed, make sure you update it with me so you'll get the messages. And it looks like the kids are here. Did they go to the back?
Oh, we'll sing, but we got one sitting up here.
Okay.
They don't need to turn them back, they want them to go back.
Oh, okay.
Leave it there, she.
Okay, we'll be with them later. Okay? I think that's all.
They just.
Okay.
We're going to be singing a song called Heaven. I just so appreciate people who write music. That's a nice depth, you know.
We're changing songs, folks. Okay. Ready, Jimmy? I'm not. All right, I'm ready.
I hear the bells are ringing loud and clear. You can't help but love this time of year. It's Christmas time, there's something in the air. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. Somehow there's a little more of love, and maybe there's a little less of us, or maybe we're just slightly more aware. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. It's the smile on a man who has finally found hope. It's the tears of a mother whose child has gone. It's the joy that we feel and the love that we share. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. It's funny how it takes a holiday to show us how the world could truly change. If we all took the time to really care, there'd be a little more of heaven everywhere. It's the place that we show to a world that needs hope. It's giving our lives, know that they're not our own. It's the joy that we feel and the love that we share. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Hallelujah, it's the joy that we feel and the love that we share. There's a little bit of heaven everywhere. There's a little bit
And now we begin the celebration service. Please join me in prayer. So I'm knowing that there is this infinite energy of love and light and power and presence that is within us and all around us. It is the very essence of our own soul. We are part of this divinity. We are part of this love. We are part of the light of God, the peace of God, the joy of God that resounds within our own being. We are imbued and embedded with this divine consciousness of wholeness and perfection. It is the consciousness of love, the consciousness of peace. And so I know that this whole time together is in divine order and divine right action. Everything is of peace. Everything is of love. I know that Andy's sermon goes perfectly, effortlessly, and easily, perfectly well. And everything that we hear, we take within us in this week and utilize it. I'm knowing for the band, it's in divine order and divine right action of beautiful music and sung so perfectly with Becky's voice. And just knowing for the children's church that it's just perfect and fun and happy and playful. And I just give such thanks for all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. And together we say, and so it is. We light this candle as we celebrate the divine within. The reading today is 2 readings. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in all things give thanks. The next one is from Ernest Holmes. Joy has come to live with me. How can I be sad? I do so love thou presence, which is joy within me. Ernest Holmes. And I think that, we're doing the winter solstice. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see that part. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Lana. Okay, it's winter solstice today, guys. Yay! Awesome. So we're going to do a quick little thing for that. Hang on here. I'm going to set myself up. Well, as you know, winter solstice is the day when the sun is furthest away from us. And light is remote. It's far away. The days are really short. It's been celebrated in ceremony for as long as human memory exists. The celebration was most enthusiastic in areas of the earth where winter was very dark and very long, and the yearning for the sun and the light was very passionate. This is an inheritance that we've had from our prehistoric ancestors. We recognize that darkness is something that disturbs our sense of safety and equilibrium. So there's a bit of anxiousness about wanting to see that first flicker of light, the first ray of hope, the first seeds of a solution to any darkness that has invaded our life. Light, for this reason, is perfect time here celebrating the winter solstice when this is the shortest day. And so days are going to get longer and it's going to get lighter and brighter as we go from now on. Let me see. In ancient times, people celebrated this. It would be many cultures celebrated it. Many times it was be like a birth, a rebirth of a savior or of a god that would come and be with the people and bring all kinds of good things. So that was okay. Darkness, life's mysteries. Okay. Sometimes with this darkness, we face a bit of worry about it. We need to take a chance to realize that the light is coming and not to lose faith. And we have the seeds of growth coming at this time. Growth and nurture them in your own inner warmth until the light returns. And now I want to do a meditation with you guys. Okay. Just get yourself comfortable. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. And breathe slightly slower than you normally breathe. And allow yourself to feel the depth of the darkness that's happening right now, because this is the shortest day. Feel and breathe deeply. Fill your lungs with the breath of life and living. In the darkness, there's an opportunity for wonderful visions and ideas and solutions to come to you. Answers to problems you are facing. Remedies for distress. Cures for disease. You're arriving. Breathe deeply and slowly. Allow yourself to see that there's remedies for distress or cures for whatever is going on. Allow yourself to feel and understand that an answer is coming to you. Now is the time to be open to the arrival of something new, because the light is coming. The light is coming. Tell it that it is welcome. That these new ideas, this new time, tell it that it can find safe lodging within you. Feel your whole entire body flooded with wholeness, energy, and light. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And sense the sacred space that surrounds you. Feel that space with the light that fills your body. Feel it spread out to touch your neighbors, to touch the people around you. Feel it spread out and fill this room with love, light, and peace. Feel it move beyond the walls of this room and out into the world. Rest in this light. Remember, the sun is always shining, whether you can see it or not. Feel that light that is always with you. Now allow yourself to come back into this room and into your present moment. Feel yourself grounded here and now. You can wiggle your toes a little bit if you want. Just recognize that you're here, sitting in your chair, back in this room, grounded. Everybody back? Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to turn this back over to Andy for the message.
Okay. Take that. Do you need help getting up?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
It's not going to be graceful, but I think
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lenza, for that. Oh, well, today is the fourth Sunday in Advent, which means this is the last Sunday before Christmas. And Christmas is coming just 4 days, and it doesn't matter if you see it as a celebration of the birth of Jesus, or time to get together with family, or maybe even just a day off of work. Christmas is a time to rejoice. And one of my favorite Bible verses about rejoicing is the first one that Lana read. It's 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, which says, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in all things give thanks." We start out with rejoicing always, and rejoice comes from joy. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think joy is probably pretty well the best description for what we call the spirit of Christmas. It's very, very joyful time, unless you're alone and having mental health struggles or something, in which case it could be a terrible time. I've experienced that a while ago, so I would say please look after any friends you have that are alone like that. But for most of us, it's a joyful time, and for me right now, it's a joyful time too. I'm out of all that stuff, and now somebody on YouTube I was listening to, they said the message of Christmas is that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. I'm thinking, wait a minute now. I mean, that's the Easter message. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, I don't think of it exactly that way, but that's not even remotely the Christmas message. That's tied in with Easter. The theme of Christmas is celebration. It's not about death and moping around. It's about celebration. And the message of Christmas, I mean, Christmas itself, the Christian holiday, is all of unto us a son is given, unto us a child is born, and you shall call him Emmanuel, meaning God with us, he shall be the light of the world. And I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence, though, that other spiritual paths also have some similar things going on. In Lenza just did a wonderful ceremony for Yule, for the solstice, which is a symbol of rebirth, a symbol of the return of the light, the rebirth of light. The Jewish faith is doing Hanukkah right now, or I think they're just ending on Hanukkah, maybe today. But and that is about Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah God the provider, providing 8 days of light from one flask of oil that should only provide 1 day. So that's a miracle of light going on. And now, it's not exactly light, but I mean, there's still that God is provider in the Islamic story. I mean, I don't know if you all know that Islam also has Jesus in it, and Mary. And in their story of Christmas, that they don't call Christmas, but their story of the birth of Jesus, Mary is in labor and goes out outside of town and sits under a palm tree to give birth. And she's hungry and thirsty. She had a long walk out to there. And suddenly the ground breaks open in front of her, and a cool spring is brought forth by God to give her water. And then the palm tree, which hadn't had fruit on it before, suddenly fruit grew on it, ripened, and dropped on her dates, and she had dates to eat. So that is the Muslim story of what equivalent of what we would consider Christmas. And so all these stories give us a reason to be joyful. And the word for joy in Greek is kairo. And I was reading Ann Robertson, who's the executive director of the Massachusetts Bible Society, was talking about how the ancient Greeks said that joy was a very special virtue. It comes directly from God. And they said the opposite of joy is fear. Now, I think a lot of times we think opposite of joy is sadness, but the ancient Greeks, they say the opposite of it is fear. And I think that just relates here to that Ernest Holmes quote that we heard just now. It said, "This joy has come to live with me. How can I be sad? I do so love thy presence, which is joy within me." And so joy isn't just something we experience, it's something we are. We are joyful. And it just comes out from within us. Because that is the divine living through us and as us. And we know that we are joy. We have that feeling of experiencing life as divine manifestation. It's so wonderful that it's just God within us and around us and as us and through us. And that's that joy. Father Richard Rohr, one of my favorites, said, "I think people who live their lives open to awe and wonder have a much greater chance of meeting the holy than someone who goes to church but doesn't live in an open way. We almost domesticate the holy by making it so commonplace. I see people come to church day after day unprepared for anything new or different. Even if something new or different happens, they fit in their old boxes. And it seems like their stance seems to be, I will not be awestruck." And that kind of reminds me of Jesus saying we cannot put new wine into old wineskins. I don't know if you all have heard that story. Because he says, and then accurately, that if you put new wine into old wineskins, they'll burst. The reason they burst is because new wine is still letting off carbon dioxide gas from fermentation, and so it'll stretch them, and so you have to use new wineskins made from fresh leather that still has some stretch in it. It's not all dried out to do that. And it's kind of like that our old way of thinking just doesn't have the room in it for new ideas. And we have to kind of teach it how to stretch. And there is a way to do that. Actually, there is a way to put new wine into old wineskins. So first you have to soak the wineskins in oil and massage them to make them be able to stretch. And so we really have to have our minds open to stretch so we can have room for all the joy and all the wonder that is in our lives, and then go looking for it. But the opposite of joy, of awe and wonder and joy, is cynicism. I've got a quote here. Rachel Held Evans says, cynicism is a powerful anesthetic that we use to numb ourselves to pain, but which also by its nature numbs us to truth and joy. Grief is healthy. Even anger can be healthy, but numbing ourselves with cynicism is an effort to avoid these feelings, and that's not healthy. And this is what we do when we shut out joy. We deny ourselves the opportunity to feel this joy, to feel awe and wonder like Father Richard talks about, and we make it safe. But being safe isn't allowing the divine to make it crazy, isn't allowing the divine to make it interesting, isn't allowing the divine to just lead us off in whatever way we want to go that maybe isn't exactly safe, but it's an adventure. Jim Finley, Trappist monk and psychologist, said if you're not careful, you can start to feel you're skimming on the surface over the depths of your life. And Jesus in John 10:10 said he came that we might have life and have it fuller and more abundantly. Which brings us to the second part of that original quote. Rejoice always and pray without ceasing. We cannot help but pray without ceasing. Actually, in the Science of Mind textbook, Ernest Holmes says all thought is creative, according to the nature, impulse, emotion, or conviction behind the thought. Thought creates a mold in the subjective in which the idea is accepted and poured and sets power in motion in accordance with the thought. So actually, we're praying without ceasing, whether we know it or not, but I think the verse there is specifically saying pray without ceasing for what you want, not just incessantly try to manifest what we don't want. Say, oh no, it's probably going to be another bad day, and I probably won't have any fun today, and maybe something really seriously been happening to me. I don't know. I felt a little bit of sniffles last night. Maybe I'm coming down with pneumonia. And before you know it, you're all alone and have pneumonia. But I don't think that's what any of us wants. So the question really isn't whether we're creating our life. The question is, what life are we creating? Is it full of love and joy and peace, or is it full of hardships and gloom? Like that old song, you remember the old song? Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, it's an old song we used to sing when I was a child back in grade school, back a long time ago. Don't do that. In John 16:24, Jesus said, until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask and you'll receive, and your joy will be complete. So right there, he is tying joy into prayer. Ask and you'll receive, and your joy will be complete. And it's about that relationship with the divine. It's not just about getting things to bring out joy, but it's about experiencing more love in the world, love with friends, love of God, love of whatever else you want to love of pizza if that's what you're into, but just as long as there's love, in life, we're already one. But it's not the fact that creates a relationship and the joy, it's the feeling of the giving and receiving, not just the fact of the oneness. That creates that joy. We feel like we've already received that. Because if we're doing prayer, if we're doing spiritual mind treatment, it's so important to feel like you've actually received it. That we can't just go out, if we want a new car, and pray and say, yeah, I'm knowing I'm going to get a new car, and I don't know, I'm probably not going to be real excited about that new car, but I need it, so I'm going to get it. I'm just knowing God's going to provide it, and it won't be any fun, but it'll get me where I need to go. And that's not going to cut it. We've got to be excited about what it is we're treating for. You got to say, yes, I cannot wait for this new car. It's just going to be so much fun. It's going to make me be able to get to places faster and easier, and it's just going to make me wake up every morning and say, I can't wait to go out for a drive. And that's when you're going to start manifesting that new car. And then our last section of that Bible verse, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in all things give thanks. Father Richard Rohr, to pray is to practice that posture of radical trust in God's grace, and to participate in perhaps the most radical movement of all, which is the movement of God's love. And grace, God's grace, Richard Rohr, God's grace is the givingness of God. Grace is givingness. And so when we talk about the grace of God, we're talking about that divine that manifests as us, through us. And I can't think of anything that embodies that radical trust and that grace more than what we do in treatment, which is giving thanks before we've even received it. Because that's just part of the treatment. We say we know it, and we give thanks. We give thanks for that new car, or we give thanks for a new job, or we give thanks for more peace and joy in our lives, or for more friends, or for whatever it is that we're treating for. And that's what makes us excited. That's what makes it work. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the German preacher, has a statement: who will celebrate Christmas correctly? Whoever finally lays down all power, all honor, all reputation, all vanity, all arrogance, and all individualism beside the manger. And that on the surface, that can sound kind of a little bit down, but we are setting that all aside so that we can love, so that we can give, so that we can serve. Kind of like "Use Me." There's a song we sing sometimes here, "Use Me," and that's what that's all about. It's about instead of what I have to, what I should, and what's going to bring me a lot of honor and whatever. You're just ready to give. Whatever's needed, I'm ready. I'm going to give. That's what Bonhoeffer's talking about. He's not saying that we should be dishonorable or ruin our reputation on purpose, but just to make our focus be on being a clear manifestation of the divine, as Jesus was, as all the great spiritual leaders were. And there's a story that I love about I see it usually in Facebook every year, about a young person who's probably mid to late elementary school and goes to their parents and wants to know if Santa Claus is real. And the parent says, I was wondering if you might be ready for the truth on that. I'll let you know about it if you promise to do what I ask you to do afterward. And the child says, "Oh, sure, I just want to know." They say, "Well, truth is, Santa Claus is real, but he's not real like you read about in the stories and all that. He's not the man in the red suit that lives up at the North Pole and flies reindeer around and gives gifts. That Santa Claus really is the spirit of giving, and we parents have been Santa Claus to you. We've been the ones buying the presents. Yes, I'll come clean on that, but we're doing it out of a spirit of giving, out of a service, which is the true Santa Claus. So now that you know, you're going to have to help out with that with your younger brothers and sisters, and help to pick the gifts and help to set them out under the tree afterward to promote that spirit of giving that's the real Santa Claus. And I think that But that's what's the most important at Christmas. It's not as much all about the presents as it is about the giving. It's about the love. That's our calling, really, to be Santa or Jesus, whoever we feel embodies our spirit of service and giving. Jethro Tull had a line I just love in one of their very old songs. Says it's only the giving that makes you who you are. I think that's so true, that it doesn't matter what we give, if it's a gift or money or a kind word or a smile or encouragement or prayer or companionship or love or a compliment. Doesn't matter what we give as long as we give. So I'm wondering if we can commit to doing that throughout the year. I know most of us already are, but just to make that commitment to give. And in closing, I'm going to read a quote from Howard Thurman that I think is so expressive of Christmas. I think I read this one last year, but it doesn't matter because it's that good. And it says, when the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flocks, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among brothers, to make music in the heart. That's Christmas. Let's turn within. Oh, just know that the divine is filling all of us with that Christmas spirit, that true Christmas spirit of love, of joy, of giving. I know that we're all preparing to be Santa. And maybe as Santa, we'll be giving gifts to our loved ones. Things bought in the store. Things that we think they may enjoy. Or sometimes we may just be out at the grocery store giving a kind word and maybe a little bit of money to somebody that looks like they can't really afford to buy all the things they need. Or helping out somewhere, helping with the kids, some activity, or with the elderly, with some charity. Or maybe just hanging out with friends and contributing to the joy. We don't have to make it hard. I just know that we are living that spirit of Christmas. I know that the divine is living through us, as us, is us. And that divine love, that divine peace, that divine joy, that divine giving is just expressing, is just manifesting through each of us in whatever way is most effective, in whatever way is most helpful, that we'll just be led to situations where we can carry out that spirit of Christmas, where we can be that Santa Claus. Just anticipating it. I'm opening up for me, knowing that we're opening up for all of us to be channels of divine love and divine giving, divine joy. That is God's truth. That is our truth. And I give thanks. I give thanks for the divine. I give thanks for joy. I give thanks for peace and for Christmas or whatever permutation of the winter holiday or holidays you may be commemorating. Give thanks for our opportunity to be God in manifestation as Santa Claus. And I release this and let it be, and so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
Thank you. Kind of nice to get the groove of a song. The song called Magic by Karen Goker.
It is magic, it is real. Love is all that I feel. Always here, all the time. Magic is mine. You can see magic in the face of a child. You can feel magic when your dreams all come true. You can touch magic in the arms of a loved one. Everywhere I look, I feel the presence of God. I know it's magic, it is real. Love is all that I feel. Always here, all the time. Magic is mine. I used to think love, it came from outside me. I looked everywhere instead of within. 'Cause when I'm still and open into the magic, I can feel the spirit filling my heart
Thank you for that wonderful music. Yes, now it's time for our conscious giving. And there are several ways you can provide your tithe or gift to CSLGD. Is somebody collecting that?
Well, I'll just do it.
Okay. Okay. And there are several ways you could do this. One is you could mail it to 4100 Benfield Drive, Kettering, Ohio. That's our address. You could text to give, which is 937-595-0142. You can use our website, or if you brought it today, you can just chuck it in the basket. Of course, another amazing thing you can do is, in addition to this, is use the Kroger or Dorothy Lane Market program, which is a way to give a little bit of extra without actually having to give anything, because if you get your groceries at one of those places, they will give us a gift just because you shop with them. So that's the painlessest way to give there. And thank you, Carl. It's just know that this giving is divine manifestation. This giving is our act of giving at Christmas. This gift is just perfect in every way for all the needs of our center, and even beyond the needs, exceeding needs. Just know that it blesses both the center and also the givers, because giving just works that way, and it's just wonderful. And so I give thanks for all that is here, and release it, and let it be, and so it is.
So it is.
So it is. God bless you.
I just have to say, Andy, I really appreciate when you speak, because I learn a lot about history. I learn about words and how they come together, and it's like, oh. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate being able to say this stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, if anyone is here in person for the first time, welcome. So yeah, please, I'm so happy that you were able to be here if you are here for the first time. If you didn't get a welcome package, we have them up at the front door, or you could just say hey, and we'll bring you a package, okay? Okay, If you're here for the first time online, you can visit our website at www.cslgd.org, and you can find out all about us. Thank you once again for joining us this morning. If you would like prayer, please reach out to our practitioners. We are here to support you. We've got Andy, we've got Lana, we've got myself, and we've got Becky. So for a quick prayer, if you need one, we're here, okay? And here is our affirmation.
And then, so before we say that,
Sure.
I want to sing happy birthday. And then we'll
That's
consider
right,
it.
that's right. Okay.
For all the December babies.
Oh, that's a good one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear birthday baby. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, on Channel 4.
All right. Well, we've got food back there, and I was going to do a quick blessing for that, and then I'll do our affirmation, okay? So, the blessing for the food. I am so grateful for this feast, for this wonderful time of being together with everyone, for this community, for the joy, for the love, for all the people that are here, for all the just getting together. It's just awesome. I'm so grateful for the food. I'm grateful for all the blessings of this time together. And I say thank you. And so I let it be. And so it is. Okay, so here's the affirmation together. Okay. In this season of light returning, I embrace joy.
I embrace joy.
Okay, everyone have a good week and go on back and get food.
Let's sing a song. Here we go.
Okay, we got a song. So we get to shine, okay? So does everyone stand? Because nobody can shine for us, right? Shine our energy.
in the adult classroom, and then the desserts and drinks are all in social hall. So help yourself. Everybody's welcome. We got lots of food. Please take
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you do that. You're on it. The box of candles is heavy. Andy, I'm just gonna, if you follow me.
Do you need more help? Or you got it? You guys got it?
Yeah, well.
My granddaughter's wanting to.
Yeah.
No, our dogs are full of alcohol. So I'm gonna go. Hi, Rhea, it's Heather.
What kind of an animal is light?
This is a, I think this is a chicken.
Oh, is that
It's
what
got legs, it's got,
What about the tail?
yeah, it's got legs.
Yeah, but what about
It's
barking?
got a tail. It's got a big tail.
I know, I'm like,
And this is its long legs. It's very distorted looking.
Yeah.
It's supposed to go on your head. I think you would wear it on your head, but I'm pretty sure it's a chicken. Yeah, it's a chicken hat. It's a chicken hat. I didn't know why it's not
Okay.
That's what it is. You would put it on. Yeah, that's what it is. But we want to wear you want to wear a chicken hat?
I can't figure out how that works.
It's got legs, the legs are down the side of my face.
Oh, wow.
And I had no idea what it looks like on me. Are you ready to go back and eat? Back there? Somebody, you're the only one left on me. You got your Ohio State purse with you?
Yeah. These are part of this thing. Really, you have an escort?
I was gonna escort her with my chicken
I
hat.
tell you what, man, I have not been rehearsing or warming up or anything.
With this handsome man over
You're off for real, let's put a chicken hat on you. And you can adjust it. All right, I'll get it going. And then there's like, these go down the sides.
Oh, no.
Now, put it on there as tight as, I think a little tighter would be better.
Well.
I'm not sure, I'm gonna try to get a look at it. But we got our chicken hats on, so they know we're together.
Oh, there are two of them?
Two of us. I got one on, you got one on. I'm gonna put this around your shoulders.
Okay.
And then come on with me. And then you're like, just hold my elbow, right? The burn will back there. Yeah.
I found those heads in a garage sale. I thought they'd be so fun.
She wanted to know what it was, and I didn't know there was two of them.
Yeah, I didn't know. Did you get it, Robin? Okay.
They are.
You know what? You got that's kind of my bed.
Just a couple of minutes. Yeah. There we go.
But I love her to give you calls.
This one I take home and use during the week.
Oh, yeah, the road. Time and spot. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? You hold it? Yeah. You hold it now. That's a good idea.
So as long as you to claim.
Oh, that's nice. It's gonna go on a website, okay? Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. It came out real pretty.
It's because
I would see you on TikTok.
she senses it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's so exciting.
What did Julie do? She senses it. She senses
Hey!
it. When there's something different. So she calls me. And so the love that is like all around her.
Well, they were out of lumps of coal.
So I know
They didn't call us the White House. Well, Trump's gonna put in a coal-fired furnace. Solar.
You're the person I need to talk to.
Yes, okay. I'm here.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you take your meds?
Yes, I did. I did. The minute you told me I took them.
What's her say? What's her say? No, she's careful.
Do we need to turn the camera off?
What?
And for this, I can.
Oh, it's still on, isn't it?
You gonna go to Columbus? She's just coming in, or? No, they did. Oh, they did? How was that? Was it? Not gonna go self-control, and that's okay. It's just, yeah. Nice just to be gentle and go with the flow, so. You take care, okay? All right.
Do we get in line?
Sweet Jesus. Thank you, Kenny.
Phone is still on. Stop this now.
I'm heading back.